Hello guys, and welcome to Whisky Wars. Hello everyone, I hope you're all doing well. Today I've got two bourbons to review for you. The Woodford Reserve and Jeffersons very small batch. The Woodford Reserve is bottled at 43.2% and the Jeffersons at 41.2%. So two low proof bourbons for you, readily available as well. I'll quickly go through the mash bills on both. The Woodford Reserve consists of 72% corn, 18% rye and 10% malted barley. The Jeffersons is 60% corn, 30% rye and 10% malted barley. So slightly lower corn content on the Jeffersons. And you can really nose that corn content because it's very sweet, the Woodford. Vanilla, definitely. Your classic butterscotch and caramel notes, which you expect as soon as you see that mash bill content. Quite a strong leather note, which is really pleasant on the Woodford. Touch of cocoa. There's a spice there, I'd say it's a cinnamon. And again, it's very sweet, a bit of a lighter sweetness to it. I'm thinking that's honey. It's quite creamy as well. Other than that, not too much else going on. But it is a very nice nose. The Jeffersons nose is really, really pleasant. It's very, very simple. Certainly more simple than the Woodford. But the nose is amazing. I get peanut butter and oak on the nose. That's the first thing that hits you, peanut butter and oak. Some hazelnuts. It's quite creamy. There's a lot of warm spices in there. Not as sweet as the Woodford. But again, vanilla, toffee, quite a prominent toffee note in there. But more woody than the Woodford and less sweet. It's a really nice nose. Both of these whiskies have really good noses. Straight away I'm tasting that oak, toffee, vanilla. The nut content that was really present on the nose fades a little on the taste, although it's still there. Bit more of a hazelnut note now than a peanut. Orange peel and honey. Quite creamy, maybe a custard. And very slight, maybe a berry fruit in there. Wasn't expecting that. In bourbons I rarely get red fruits. Certainly think there's a little touch of a berry fruit in there. Maybe a little bit of apricot along with that wood, but again, quite wood dominant. It's not a strong, overpowering wood. It's quite a light, sweet wood, if that makes sense. When I first opened the Jeffersons, it really reminded me of an antique old wood library. Maybe a touch of the varnish on there. It's quite a pleasant nose. Old museum, that sort of vibe. With Woodford, almond. I'm getting rice spices coming through. which I wasn't getting on the Jeffersons. A bit more of a bitter wood, quite a strong oak. Spice wise, I'd probably say along with the cinnamon, a ginger, quite a strong bitter ginger note. It's a bit maltier than the Jeffersons. I'm getting espresso beans in there, coffee beans. Quite a bitter one. Interesting. The nose is extremely sweet on this on the Woodford, but the taste is not as sweet. Bit more spicy, bit more oaky, bit more bitter with the coffee coming in. Bit of a bitter nut. It's quite bitter on the taste, but the sweetness is, I would say, a honey, maybe even an apricot in there. The finish on the Woodford, I would say, is a medium finish. Toasted oak, quite woody, quite sweet, quite simple, but it's really nice, especially for the price that it's available for. They're both really woody, but the Jeffersons is a sweeter wood, for sure. Certainly far more simple than the Woodford. Very easy drinker, the Jeffersons. You could drink quite a lot of this very quickly. It's very soft, it's quite light, quite simple, but not a bad simple. It's the notes that are there are really enjoyable. Finish is a lot shorter. But there's no alcohol sharpness in that drink at all. Okay, we're on to the price now. And the Woodford is by far the cheaper bourbon here. Very common in the UK to buy for £20. Can be as high as 30, rarely higher than that. The Jeffersons, on the other hand, I think due to it being maybe less available to the UK market, I don't know how it prices in America. I'd imagine the Jeffersons would be far more affordable in America, but in the UK, the Jeffersons is regularly available for £55, making it a very, very expensive bourbon. I managed to pick it up on deal for £35, but still almost coming in at almost twice the price of the Woodford. I think overall, even though the Jeffersons is less complex than the Woodford, I prefer it. But I'm not going to give it the win today due to the price. It's far higher than the Woodford, and the difference in flavour, it is better, but it's not that much better. And so today, it's quite an easy one. Today's winner is the Woodford Reserve.